Hello, welcome back. So today I am doing, I'm trying to do more example spreads on the channel, and so I wanted to do one that I thought was quite interesting. It's called the Buckland 7-Star, and it comes from Buckland's book of Gypsy Magic. And I actually found it to be, I don't know, just all around fun to do because you only work with just the major arcana in that spread. So in the book it says that, I'll go ahead and get it out here. Should have done this before I pressed record, but I'll go ahead and I'll get the full card out, and let's see, here we go. Here's the full card, and I'll get everything else kind of upright just so that we know we're dealing with like all upright at the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just spread out. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each segment, and so we've got this is something, it's good for examining the immediate future, the next 6 to 12 months at most, right? So I'm going to look at events ending, events beginning, hopes and fears, inner strength, positive energies, negative energies, and then the final outcome. All right. So we've got the Fool at the center. And, okay, let's go ahead. I'll call it the Seeker card because that's what they call it in the Buckland book. The Seeker. Okay. So what I'm going to do is continue shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then, let's see. We've got events ending. Events beginning. Hopes and fears. Inner strength. I don't know if you all can see all of that that's happening right now, but I'll do my best to keep it on the board here. Positive energies. Negative energies. And the final outcome, which I'll just lean these cards up here as best I can. Okay, so these are the events that are presently coming to an end. So let's look at what's gone before and what's just finishing up. So it looks as if you have had some sort of wish fulfillment in the past, or I'll say you as in the querent, whoever's asking the question, the seeker. There has been some balancing of energy or balancing of karma, and there's been endings and beginnings. But it looks like there is something where there might be a place of questioning, right? Not so much not knowing what to do, but learning what to do next. You're trying to figure out what to do next. There's this hangman energy. Yeah, so that's the events that are ending. Let's get into events that are beginning. You've got happiness on the way and moving toward success that is going to be, it's going to cause a big transformation. This Chariot, we've got the Sun, we've got the Chariot card, and the Death card. This is going to be a big change for you. I feel like this is a leveling up. This is moving toward the happiness and dreams and everything else that you always wanted. It's going to be a big transformation, though. You may not even recognize yourself afterwards. So let's look at hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, we've got the Emperor, the Hermit in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. There are some it looks as if there's some sort of structural or legal changes coming, and it's going to call you out of the, it's not going to be something that is perfect, right? It's not going to be, I think you're actually going to end up learning a lot if you're paying attention, but you're going to have to come out of your shell in order to see this structure come to be. There's also this with the, you might have to, wow, this is interesting. This is, I don't know, it's almost like you're scared that you're going to have to give up. That's what it is. Hopes and fears. Okay, hopes and fears. You're hoping that, you're either hoping or fearing that there's some sort of legal issue coming. And the hope and fear here is also that you'll have to come out of your shell, or you'll have to, learn something new, or something that you invested in learning about was not actually worth your time, right? And then you're also scared that you'll have to give up some secrets or divulge some secrets, or what's the word? You'll have to use your intuition in a way that is not healthy for you, or you'll be asked to give up your intuitive powers. Okay, inner strength. We've got the Lovers. This is also a card of being able to make a choice. We've got the Star card here. This is about hope. That's also an inner strength of yours. There's love, there's hope, and there's also understanding what drives you, what values, what do you value? What do you hold most dear? You have the ability here, these are your inner strengths. Love, hope, and the ability to be drawn forward to what is good for you, right? Positive energies. We've got the Wheel of Fortune card here. This is basically time being on your side. This is also spiritual gifts being on your side too. We've got the Hierophant here, which is also, again, high spirituality. Then we've got the Devil card here. You have an understanding. This is a positive energy, right? You have an understanding of your dark side. You have an understanding of your own secrets, your own toxic patterns, your own connections. When you have control. I know this is going to sound really, really crazy coming from me, but you have the ability. This is free will. This is just, plain and simple, this is just free will. You have the ability to choose, but either way is still a positive energy for you. You are now in a position where you can be either your highest spiritual self, or you can call on your most toxic, I say toxic energies, but this is, what's the thing? Okay, the thing that's going around on all the platforms, the social media platforms, is, everybody talks about being in their villain era with the Devil card here, but really it's just setting boundaries. That's it. What you think is going to be mean is actually you just setting boundaries. That's really a positive. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm just, yeah. Okay, now for negative energies. Justice in reverse. Something is not going to be working in your favor as far as some sort of a legal issue or justice. And there's going to be some sort of issue here with manifesting something new. Now there's also, with this Empress energy here, again, this is an issue with starting something new. Yeah, this is an issue with starting something new. Something's going to have to be handled with the negative energies, but it's an issue, again, with starting something new. We're coming into Mercury retrograde season, so maybe consider, sitting on that. But let's take a look at the final outcome. We've got the Strength card, we've got the Moon in reverse, and we've got the Tower in reverse. I think overall you're going to come out on top, right, at the end of it all, 6 to 12 months or whatever. And then the Moon card in reverse is, there's going to be some clarity here about, it's like the Tower in reverse is still a Tower moment, but it's you understanding why something had to end. There's clarity about why something has to end, and there's you having the strength to do that, right? All right, so that is the Buckland 7-star, and that comes from the book called Buckland's Book of Gypsy Magic. If you're ever looking for a tarot spread that just uses the major arcana, this is just about the only one I've ever found. If you know of another one, please comment and let me know. Okay, thanks. Bye.